And coming up in this episode.
When I come here, I don't find somebody to help me. Yeah. That's why I start to help people. Yeah. You know, my people only that come here, you don't know language, you don't know law, you don't know the culture. It's for us, it's new in this country, you know. Yeah. That's why I start to work with refugees people. Yeah, still now I'm working with them. In Italy, especially Sapienza, that help many people if you have difficult to how to live or how to find job. Sapienza help you more because me also I was live 2 years in a student house, you know. I hope so to our brothers, our sisters. If you need to come to study in Europe, I think better to come in Italy because in Italy if you need to study, you study. Okay.
So this is the Roma Tamini station, and we were on our way to Sapienza University. As you can see, the city of Rome is pretty ancient, has a lot of ancient buildings, and this is just the road where to take the bus and the tram as well. And this is the drop-off station. So this is just the pathway to Sapienza University once you get off the bus or the tram, and you follow this path towards the university. As you can see, it's pretty ancient. And then also for the buses, when you use the buses, you have to be careful. You have to keep checking outside for your direction because the screens don't have the train, the stops written on it. So that was a bit of a challenge when using the bus. So this is the entrance of Sapienza University. As you can see, there are a couple of buildings. This is one of the administration blocks. And there are several buildings, there are labs, different departments. It was generally a very lovely experience walking around the university premises. It just looks like a street on its own, like a small city. There are fountains. One thing about Italy, there are water fountains everywhere for you to drink from. So this is the entrance to the Museum of Classical Art at Sapienza University of Rome, and it's a collection of ancient artifacts, artworks from the classical period. So it's a must-see for anyone interested in the ancient world, and it's a great way to learn about the history and the culture of the classical period. And the museum was founded in the late 1800s, and it's one of the most important collections of classical art in the world. It has over 20,000 objects from the ancient Greek, Roman, and the Egyptian cultures. And the museum is basically divided into several sections, and each section is dedicated to a different period or culture. So the Greek section of the museum is the largest and the most impressive. It includes sculptures, vases, coins, and other artifacts from the ancient Greeks. And the Roman section of the museum is also impressive with a large collection of sculptures, coins, and other artifacts from the Roman period. And the highlights of the collection include the marble statues of the Capitoline wolf and the bronze sculpture of the Capitol in Venice. And the Egyptian section of the museum generally has a large collection of artifacts from the ancient Egyptian civilization. And highlights of the collection includes mummies and the sculptures of the gods and goddesses. So it's a pretty impressive collection of art. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Bio podcast. This is actually a special segment for the Bio travel experience, and I've met a really good friend, I can say from now. He's called Adam, and he's currently studying here at the University of Sapienza in Rome, Italy, and he's just going to share his experience of what it is like to be a student in Rome, Italy, as well as some of the experiences in working as juggling student life. So thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us. So just tell us a little bit about your experience, where you come from, and yeah, we can take it from there.
Okay, my name is Adam Bosch, Nor. I'm from Sudan.
Yeah.
And I live here in Italy 21 years here. I come in Italy like asylum seeker in 2002. When I come, I was young, very young, teenager.
Yeah.
I was 10 years like this. When I come, I don't have...
So you came in as an asylum seeker because there was war,
Yeah,
there was an ongoing war in Sudan.
In Sudan, especially in Darfur.
Okay, in Darfur, okay.
That's why I come here. I don't have anybody when I come here.
So you came all alone?
Alone, yes, I come alone. When I come, I start to study because in Italy it's not easy for us, especially we are black. It's not easy here. I start to study language before first
So
point.
you first attended the primary school level?
Primary school in Sicily and secondary school in Rome here. And when I come to start to study first time languages, when I study language, there are many organizations help me too much. But after when I finish, I learned languages and I working alone. After I finished the primary school.
So you are working at the same time while going to primary school?
Yes.
So for primary school you attended for around 6-7 years, or?
In primary school.
Up until what age?
7.
Until around 7, for 7 years, yeah?
No, here is 7 years, yes. But me, I don't study all 7 years.
Okay.
Because I study 5 years.
Oh, 5 years, because you came in when you were already a bit older.
Yes.
And then you joined high school from
High
there?
school. High school also 5 years.
Okay.
5 years in Italy and in Rome here. When I study also high school, I work, always I working because I don't have anybody to help me.
Yeah.
That's why I finish high school. After.
But during that time when you're working, are you not a minor? You're below the age of 18 at that time, right?
Yeah.
But
no,
not...
also not 18. I was 17, I working. 17, I study and I working because in that time, I don't have house to live also, and in that time it's not easy. It's not easy for refugees in Italy because now there are many organizations that give you they give you house, but in that time nobody give you nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
So you had to do everything.
Everything alone.
So after finishing high school, then you decided to join the university.
University here in Rome.
So you joined this University of Sapienza.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you started off from the bachelor's level? What
yes,
did you study?
I study languages, science of languages.
Oh, science of languages?
Yes.
Just all general languages? All languages?
No, I study Dutch, I study English, I study French.
So kannst du Deutsch sprechen? English, but you're good in Italian
yes,
more.
Italian more because you know in Italy if you don't speak with people on the road you can I know how to write and little bit I understand but I don't know how to speak quickly.
Okay.
That's why Dutch I know I hearing I know I understand.
Yeah, the writing and
yes.
But then maybe to speak
yes.
that you take your time.
Yes.
Okay, understood. So in terms of the job opportunities,
yes.
While you're in the university, how did that go for you? Are you currently still working and studying?
Yes, yes. When I finished, when I start university here, science languages, still I working with refugees because I'm a translator, you know.
Okay.
Because I know English, I know French, I know English, you know.
So you got this specific job of translation because you've studied a degree in science of languages.
Yes.
Okay.
And before I finished university also, I start to work with refugees always, you know, with sometimes with organization, you know, like UN organization or organization also, some organization of like Red Cross, you know. Always I work with them.
So because you've gone through that process of being a refugee, so it comes easy for you to also help other refugees.
Yeah. That's why, because always it's in mind, because when I come here, I don't find somebody to help me. That's why I start to help people. You know, my people when they come here, you don't know language, you don't know law, you don't know the culture. It's for us, it's new in this country, you know. That's why I start to work with refugees people. Still now I'm working with them.
That's nice.
Yes, I work.
So at least you're giving back at the same time while, you know, gaining the experience that you needed.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you can talk us through any experiences that you'd like to share, maybe some memorable experiences, what kind of advice you can give to, you know, any Africans who are aspiring to come to Italy to study.
Yes, for studies, Italy is better than any country for me.
And why is that?
Why? Because, you know, I have some friends that are studying in France, you know. In France also like Italy, but it's not easy because you must to pay money tax in France for study. But in Italy, if you don't work, if you don't have job, you know, you pay small tax. And Italy here, that if you are good student, that give you also that help you every year. You know, that's why we African, we study only, we go only in England or in France. For me, it's not only England or France only. You know, that's why I'm what I'm going to say, African students. They are must to move to Italy, you know. They are come to Italy to study because, you know, like Sapienza, there are many opportunities to work and many opportunities to learn another things. And University of Sapienza, they have, I don't know how to call it, with student house, you know. There are many ask them to help you, know, for a house, for money, for books, everything. University that help you. Me also, like 2 years I was living.
So there are like some student housing associations that help students when they're having some problems while studying, like say getting housing, getting access to maybe say student jobs. Is that what you mean?
Yes, yeah.
So just generally support them in their life.
Yeah, I think me I see in Germany I don't know, but in France I see with my eyes. In England I see with my eyes. But
students don't get a lot of support.
Yes, but
especially foreign students.
Yes, in Italy, especially Sapienza, that help many people if you have difficult to how to live or how to find job. Sapienza help you more because me also I was live 2 years in student house, you know.
Okay.
Yes, because I give you many helps that give you.
Okay.
Yes.
So other than that, is there any other thing that maybe you'd like to share about generally your life in general living in Italy?
In Italy,
what advice do you have, like just for Africans who plan to relocate to Italy? What kind of attitude should they expect? What kind of opportunities?
Yeah, Italy for me, because when I come here, I don't go out from Italy. I live here because I like it. You know, I want to learn different languages than English and French, because we are African, we speak only English or French. It's not, for me, it's not, we African, not only we speak French and English, you know.
Yeah,
we speak other language. Yes, and we bring another culture, because in Africa, we know only England and French. But for me, it's England and French that we do it, our experience with them. That's why I need to do new experience, new languages. It's new generation that African that come to study and know how is Italy. Italy is the big country, have many culture, you know, like Africa, you know. There are many things.
And are there a lot of Africans in this university?
It's not a lot.
Yeah, because I've been sitting out here trying to spot. I'm not seeing so many.
Yeah, it's a little, because also when you find, maybe sometimes you find many Cameroonians here.
Okay.
In other country, Africans, you find 1 or 2, 3 like this, you know. But I hope so to our brothers, our sisters. If you need to come to study in Europe, I think better to come in Italy, because Italy, if you need to study, you study.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's why I want to tell people.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like books, you know, university need many things, you know. If you don't have somebody to help you, it's more difficult.
Yeah, it's more difficult.
It's more difficult.
Yeah, especially
Believe
as a
me,
foreign student,
me here, what I do it, I don't know how to talk also, to say it, you know. It's, if you don't have good attitude and you must to be, you know, hard, hate, you can.
Yeah.
You know, that's why. But in Sapienza, that helped me too much, because 2 years in student house, and at that give me also like 7,000 or 8,000 euro, you know.
Oh, so the school gave you 8,000 euros.
Yeah.
For as a means of supporting yourself.
Supporting, and yeah, you know, you
what
are.
About the school fee?
Huh?
And what about the school fees? Is that also covered?
Yeah, you must to do.
It's free.
Yeah, not it's free. You must to do. They are calling ESA, you know. If you don't work, you must to do some paper, you know, and you must to bring them. And there, if you don't work, they'll give you this house and also money. Okay, but that one is depend from your exam. Okay, if you do some of exam, they'll give you. If you don't do some of them, some exam, they don't give you. Yeah.
So it depends with your
study.
Oh, your study habit. So basically you should attend all classes, do all your exams on time, and they will also reward you with the, you know, paying your fee. And giving you, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they can't give you that and you're not performing.
No.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Okay, so any parting shot for our viewers? Anything, any advice you'd like to
Any
say?
advice? I need my brothers African to come in Italy to study.
Perfect.
And sisters. More.
Okay, then thank you so
Yeah,
much,
and
Adam,
thank you also you.
Yeah.
And you know, I speak more Italian. That's why my English is like this.
Your
but
English is perfect.
you know?
But yeah, you're a native Italian speaker because you came here at a very young
Yeah, that's why. Also Arabic also speak like.
Oh yeah, because you come from South Sudan.
No, I come from Darfur. But when I come here, South Sudan is one country.
Oh yeah, because now it's separated to South and North.
North, yes. But I have many family, my half of family in South Sudan.
They're still in South Sudan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I wish you all the best, Adam, and thank you so much for taking your time. And hopefully when we come back to Rome, Italy, we'll come and meet again.
Okay,
So
thank you
so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, so guys, that's a wrap up for Sapienza University. So I'm on my way back to the hotel we are staying at, and so far it's been a pretty cool experience. We've met so many people on and offline. I've been able to interview one person, but have had very useful conversations with a couple of guys offline. And so far my experience in Italy, guys are pretty friendly, especially the Italians, very friendly. You can approach them, ask for direction. They'll go all the way out to, you know, show you around. And it's pretty, I would say it's a fresh of breath air as compared to Germany. Yeah, so far, day one in Rome, Italy, I love it.